Hi, my name is Marissa, and I'm an educator at Rutgers University and a community gardener. I want to talk to you about food miles. Food miles is a term for the distance food is transported or delivered from where it is grown or made until it reaches us, the consumers. To start, I want you to think about the last fruit you ate. What was it? Now, let's think back to the food system. The first step in the food system is production, which is when food is grown. So we know your fruit was grown on a farm or an orchard. But do you know exactly where in the world that fruit was grown? On average, it is estimated that food travels up to 1,500 miles to get from the farm to our homes. That's like us driving from New Jersey to the tip of Florida, just to get something to eat. Our food most often travels by truck, trains, planes, and boats. Can you guess which method of transportation is used the most when transporting our food? If you guessed by boat, you're correct. Most of our food globally is transported on large ships with containers that bring food from one country to another, or from state in our country like California to another state like New Jersey. Why do you think different foods are brought to the grocery store from so many different places, some of them as far away as another country? Of course, you know that different parts of the United States and the world have different climates. Some are warm all year, perfect for growing tropical fruits like pineapple, bananas, and avocados. And some places have climates that are warm in spring and summer, but too cold the rest of the year for growing certain crops. A long time ago, people only ate the foods that grew in the town or the state that they live in. Now, we can enjoy a rainbow of fruits and vegetables and other foods from all over the world. This is because we use fuels to power boats and planes and trains and trucks to transport the food from far away. Let's take a closer look at how to know where our food comes from. Did you ever see these stickers on your fruits and vegetables? Since 2009, all fresh produce, like fruits and vegetables sold at stores, are required to be labeled either with the state it comes from or the country of origin. Next time you're in the market, I challenge you to take a peek at the various fruits and vegetables and read their labels. You'll be surprised, I think, of the variety of places where your apples and bananas and oranges may be coming from. We really have a global food system. Our food comes from all over the world. But what are some of the environmental impacts that transporting food has on our Earth? If you're thinking about pollution and global warming, you're correct. The greenhouse gases caused from transporting our food by plane, train, trucks, and boats has a negative effect on our environment. For example, boats release harmful chemicals into bodies of water like the ocean that affect marine life and human health. Planes, trains, and trucks emit carbon dioxide, which affects our atmosphere. Remember, the more greenhouse gases in the atmosphere increases the Earth's temperature. Our decision to buy food that needs to travel from far away or foods that use more resources to produce adds to what is called our carbon footprint. A carbon footprint is how much carbon dioxide pollution is created from the things we do each day, like the electricity to charge our tablets or the gas used to fuel a car when we travel somewhere. We all have a carbon footprint. The choices we make can make it very large or small. The good thing is that scientists and communities are working together to find ways to reduce their carbon footprint. Some restaurants buy from local farms or farmers markets. Also, some communities are working with farmers to find ways they can set up local farmers markets where community members buy foods that have been grown close by instead of in states far, far away. So, what are some of the ways you can reduce your carbon footprint and protect our Earth? One way is to get food that doesn't travel too far, and one great way to do this is by growing your own. We can do this in many ways, by joining perhaps a school or community garden, or even trying to grow in your own backyard or in a pot in your windowsill. No amount of self-grown food is too small. Every bit of food you grow locally helps reduce your food miles and your carbon footprint. If growing food is not for you, another way to help reduce the food miles your food travels is to encourage your family to buy from local farmers markets or directly from a farm near you. Most of the food at our neighborhood farmers markets comes from local farmers nearby, in your state or a neighboring state. This helps limit the miles that our food must travel when we buy directly from the farmers locally. And going to farmers market is really fun. You can use the internet or social media sites to find your nearest markets. And when you're there, try talking to one of the farmers about what food they like to grow and what is their favorite season to grow in. You can learn more about where your food comes from by speaking directly to the farmers. Buying foods that are grown very close to where we live means that foods are in season. So we are eating with natural seasons of our home, summer foods in summer and winter foods in winter. You can use a handy chart like this one to see which fruits and veggies are being harvested in your state each month. Eating in season makes life just a bit more fun. It makes you feel more connected to nature and helps you eat healthier and to shrink your carbon footprint, something our Earth really needs right now. So, will you give it a try?